Welcome to Azure Encryption and Key Management for Enterprise Scale. I'm Jack Richens. I'm a program manager from Cloud and AI Security team. And I've got some fun stuff to talk to you about today. Some ransomware, some ATPs, really scary stuff, and what we can do to help protect you. To start off with, I'm going to talk about Azure Key Vault and how it puts you in control of your encryption keys and the encryption going on in Azure. And then how Azure can help you protect your keys in Key Vault and help you detect threats as they act against you. This seems to be controlling the wrong clicker here. Okay, so Azure Key Vault, what is it? It is your cloud service to control your encryption keys, certificates, and secrets. It gives you one central place to store all of them, and then it supports separation of duties so you can have one set of admins managing those secrets and another auditor monitoring who's accessing them and what's going on with the Key Vault. It allows you to protect those keys separate from the applications themselves so that, that you don't expose directly the keys that are inside Key Vault or the certificates. And it integrates with all of these great cloud services like M365, Azure Storage, VM, SQL database. It uses FIPS 140-2 level 2 HSMs. And it operates at cloud scale. It reduces the latency between these keys and the services that are using them, and at the same time provides global redundancy so that you have an automatic failover to a buddy region if anything happens to one region of Azure. So I want to talk about encryption at rest in Azure. There's three modes of encryption that we talk about in Azure. We start off on the right here with client-side encryption. This is where you encrypt the data before you ever even upload it to Azure. You can use whatever encryption methods you want, open source libraries. We do provide libraries and support in many scenarios to make this a little bit less painful, but it does come with a big downside. Microsoft services cannot decrypt the data. You may think that's a positive thing, and sometimes that is, depending on your compliance scenario. But what it really means is reduced cloud functionality. You think about some of the great stuff you've learned today about cognitive services, machine learning, SQL queries. None of those things can really fully operate with full fidelity on encrypted data. There's always some drawbacks there. Because of that, the more popular approach is server-side encryption, where there's a level of transparency to the encryption. The services are able to see the decrypted data, and then they're able to operate on it. You can do whatever queries you need to with machine learning, cognitive services, SQL, etc. There's two modes here, though. There's one where Microsoft manages the keys, and when we do this, we're fully compliant with many standards. You can go to the Azure Trust Center and see a long list of standards that we comply to and in how we manage the keys and protect them. But there are obviously some scenarios where you have regulatory requirements to manage the keys themselves. And for those scenarios, we offer Azure Key Vault to manage the keys, and that puts you in control, because when the keys are in Azure Key Vault, you're in control. As soon as you deny access to those keys, access to the key is denied to the service, and it can no longer access the key to decrypt the data. The data becomes inaccessible within a short period of time, and you have total control there. Now, with great control comes great responsibility, and we'll talk about that in a moment here. But first, I want to kind of give you a quick lay of the land of the services that are supporting encryption at rest. In general, any service that in Azure that persists data, that stores your data, has encryption with a Microsoft key. That we consider that just a base level of functionality and protection. Some of them do require that you go and enable it for performance reasons, and they recognize that sometimes it's not always necessary, but anytime where we can just automatically enable it without a perf penalty, we do that automatically. As an example, Azure Storage has it on by default, and you cannot disable encryption for Azure Storage. Cosmos DB is in a similar camp. Azure encryption using a customer key in Key Vault is becoming an increasingly popular option, and you can see that reflected in our roadmap here. We have several services in preview, and you can expect over time it will grow to completely fill this in green for those first two columns. Client encryption, as I mentioned before, you can do this anywhere you want to. There are some trade-offs there. We do have several services that have special support to try and make it work a little bit better, and I've outlined some of those. All of this is available in our documentation online. With that, I want to shift the topic, and let's talk about protecting your keys, because make no mistake about it, when you're managing the key, you're now responsible for the key. It's now a customer responsibility, not a Microsoft responsibility. And if the key is lost, that's data loss. We don't want you to lose data. And we're there to help you, and I want to talk about a feature here that can make a big difference in your life. So ransomware is in the news a lot lately. It was actually my school district just got hit by this a couple weeks ago. It was a massive incident. Fortunately, their IT was on top of things. They had backups. It took them a couple of weeks, but they were able to restore things. The common pattern here is an attacker somehow gets inside. Either it's external or it could be a malicious insider. But they get inside, they get control of the encryption, assuming there's already encryption in place, and they'll rotate to keys that they have control of. This is absolutely possible with Azure Key Vault if they're able to get access to the accounts there. They can come in, upload a new key that they have a copy of offline, rotate all the encryption to use that key, then drop it from Key Vault. Now all of a sudden the data is inaccessible and they have the copy of the key offline. Well, we have a protection for that built into Key Vault, and we do our best to enforce it, but I'm going to show you how you can make sure that it's in place everywhere inside your data center. And that's soft delete with purge protection. We just introduced soft delete being on by default in the portal, and we're rolling that out. Purge protection goes beyond that. When you use these two features together, what it means is that when you delete a key, it goes into a soft delete state for 90 days. In that soft deleted state, you're not charged for it, and Microsoft, it doesn't give Microsoft any access to it, but what it does allow is for your Key Vault admin to come in and restore that key anytime within 90 days. So that's a huge protection. It doesn't cost you anything. While it's inactive, you're not being charged for the key, so we strongly encourage you to use that. So I'm going to switch now to a demo here and show you how you can go enforce this in your services. So what I'm going to go over here, this is the portal. I've gone inside to a resource group here. I'm going to draw your attention on the left here. Hopefully this is big enough here. Right down here we have this section called policies. And there are a bunch of great built-in policies already here. I'm going to go and look at the definitions. Just a quick overview here. There's the concept of definitions, where you define a policy and then you assign it so it's enforced on a certain scope. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to search for some of the Key Vault policies. If I can type. And you can see I've been playing around here. I'm going to show you one that comes default. This is, as it says right here, this is a built-in policy. And the policy is that Key Vault objects should be recoverable. What this policy will go and do, if you look at the definition here, is it is checking to make sure that soft delete and purge protection are enabled. So if it encounters a vault where one or two of these options are not set, then it will do something about it. And what is it going to do? Well, right now, it's going to audit, or you can disable the policy, meaning it's not going to do anything. So it can audit or disable. Well, that's not any good. I want to make sure that all of my vaults have this on. So what can I do? Well, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to duplicate the definition. I'm going to create a new one here. Set the mic down here. What's going on? It's not letting me edit. I'm going to switch to my backup slides here. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to edit and change that policy and just add a comma and deny. And I'm going to switch back to the demo here because I can show you where I already did that. If you go back to these definitions, I actually have 2 copies of them here. So here's one I duplicated earlier. It's exactly like the one before, except down in the allowed values, I've added deny. Right? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take this and assign it. Right now, by default, it's going to go to the subscription. In my case, I want to constrain it to a specific resource group within that subscription. And it's letting me type here. This is the wonderful thing about live demos. So I'm going to constrain it just to this resource group, and it's going to be enabled. And I'm going to change the effect to deny because I added that value. So from now on, if I try and create a key vault in this resource group, it's going to fail to create that unless I also have purge protection and soft delete on. So we're going to do a quick example of that. So I'm going to come in here and try and add a key vault. Create a key vault. In my resource group, Jack fail, North Central, I'm going to change this to premium. Going to use the default settings here. Now it's going to review it. It's running validation, and the validation failed because at this time it's looking at the template, the ARM template for this key vault, and it's looking at things and it's saying, hey, it violated all of these policies here that you wouldn't enforce. You can see I've been playing around with it. And you can actually click on it and it will take you right to that policy definition so that you can see why it failed to be created. Here's the policy assignment and here's the definition, and it says, hey, you denied creation of key vaults that didn't have purge protection on. So that failed, okay? So if I can't use the portal to do this, how do I go and create this? Well, I'm going to come back here to my resource group, and I'm going to fire up a PowerShell here. And I'm going to quickly show you the scripts here. So I'm going to just copy this here to switch to my subscription. Connecting, live demos. You got to love them. It's coming along. Authenticating. Have you guys, who here has played around with PowerShell before in the portal? I love the fact that I don't have to log in anymore. That's great. Obviously, I am logging in, but it pulls it from the portal. So I've switched subscriptions here. And this next line, it's just creating a key vault in the resource group that has the policy enforcement. And we just have these switches on it. Enable soft delete, enable purge protection. Come on. So let's copy this, Alt-Tab, paste. And it's going off and creating the key vault right now. It's already passed the policy enforcement. We're running short on time here, so I'm going to blow past that part of it and continue on. But it saw those options. It evaluated the policy, saw that everything's good, and it's moving forward. We'll switch back here, but I'm going to move forward with the presentation because I want to cover one thing. We'll switch back and validate that that completed successfully. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is Azure Advanced Threat Protection. So this Advanced Threat Protection is something we've had for a couple of years now. It's already protecting Azure Active Directory using machine learning, and it's been rolled out for SQL databases and for storage accounts and a few other services. We're excited to announce this week at Ignite that it's also available in preview for Key Vault. And it's able to help protect you using machine learning to detect patterns such as the following. In preview, we'll be learning and evaluating and improving them, but these are things that we've already found useful within our own red teaming and investigations within Microsoft. It'll detect things such as suspicious IP addresses, unusual user applications, unusual user application pairings, or abnormal activity for a certain user application pairing, potential exfiltration of secrets, and unusual volumes of events. The great part about advanced threat protection is it's very hands-off for you. You pretty much go in, sign up, enable it, and then it just shows up in Security Center. Switching back here. So we can see that this did complete. We do have soft delete enabled and purge protection, and that vault was created successful. I'm going to turn this off, and I am going to go to Azure Security Center. And in Azure Security Center here, I have previously gone with a Tor browser and accessed a key vault. I actually can show you the screenshots of that. I took a Tor browser here, logged in using my multi-factor authentication into this demo key vault, and accessed a secret from the key vault. I did this a couple days ago. Now, if I come in here and look at the live key vault or Security Center, you can see these alerts that showed up. So I'm going to click on these. And you can see this happened last week as I was preparing. There's a couple of incidents here. And if you look at them, there's the preview alerts, access from a Tor exit node to a key vault. This is not good. Tor can be used for good purposes, but in this case, as the alert points out, this could be done by someone trying to anonymize their IP address, trying to mask where they're coming from, and so this is often a sign of somebody like an ATP actor trying to get into your system. So Azure Security Center with Azure Advanced Threat Protection, it can now alert you about these things automatically. You just enable it, it starts looking at your audit logs from Key Vault, and it can help use machine learning to detect these early signs of a potential ATP interacting with your systems. My backups in case the network didn't work. So I've shown you how Azure Key Vault puts you in control of your encryption keys, so you can have greater confidence and trust in the data that you're storing in Azure. I've shown you how Azure helps you protect your own keys with policies to enforce the configurations you need to protect your data, and how Azure can help you detect threats through Azure Advanced Threat Protection. So please go home, look into these features, enable them, particularly the purge protection. The worst calls I ever get on support cases is when somebody calls in and says, we've deleted and purged our keys and now we can't get our data. Can you restore this? We have designed Key Vault so we have no access to your keys, including after it's deleted. There's nothing we can do. So please protect your Key Vaults. Here are some resources where you can go and learn more and give us some feedback as well. And with that, are there any questions? Yes, you can go in and turn on purge protection and soft delete on existing Key Vaults. I want to make sure you know that it's a one-way street. Otherwise, the promises don't really work. Once you enable soft delete, you cannot delete soft delete or disable soft delete. Same with purge protection. We do encourage you to go on. It doesn't cost you anything, so please go turn them on. But we do want to make sure you have the choice there around how it behaves. Actually, back here first. Yeah. Okay, so the question was around enabling TDE with Azure Key Vault. So the way that works is you have to enable TDE. It's actually on by default for new databases. And then you go and set what the master key is in the server, and you tell it to use a key in Key Vault. Okay. If you have more questions on that, please follow up afterwards. I happen to have worked on that feature, so it's pretty fun.
So when you're using an HSM with Azure Key Vault,
yes.
are the keys provisioned pass-through, or can you use the HSM to secure the entire key vault?
When you configure Key Vault to use an HSM, all the keys in that vault are protected by that key. And it's done at creation